If we count this as just some minor moral teaching, well, I'll tell you, if you really think that this is some minor moral teaching, you've probably never been lied to. You've never known the pain of betrayal. You know how hard it is to look somebody in the face who told you something and did not live up to it? It hurts, and it hurts for a long time, and it makes trust hard. Not impossible, but hard. If we count this as some minor moral lesson, we've likely not counted the way that sin serves as an enabler for other sins. Just think back with me. I'm almost done here. We've been talking about things like anger and lust and adultery and all these other things. You tell me how many of those sins and other sins take place all by themselves without a friend called lying? Isn't lying, the sin of lying, a friend of all these other sins? Isn't it an enabler of all these other sins? Isn't it an encourager? Should I do it? Should I not do it? And then a lie comes to mind and says, you can do it, but just say this. Stuff matters. If you face temptation knowing I can't lie about this, I won't be able to work my way around this. I won't be able to muddy the waters or put it in a different light. I'm not going to be deceitful about this. I might be tempted in lust, but I'm not going to lie. I can't do this without lying, so I can't do this. Integrity helps. Lies and the ability to lie hurts because it enables so many other sins. And if we count this as just some little moral lesson, we miss everything that Jesus is saying, not just about you, your life, your marriage. These are all just byproducts. What he's saying is you miss what Jesus is saying about God himself. You can't say, I'm a son of God. I'm a subject of that king. I'm adopted into his family. I am born again unto him, and not have that characteristic of integrity. You can't. And in this kingdom, there must be. Because to lie and say I'm a child of God is to slander the very nature and character of God. Do we not judge people by their kids? And God has every intention of this world knowing something about him by looking at us. It's not just about your personal trustworthiness. I'm not saying be honest so God can make you a millionaire. I'm not saying that integrity is one of the 3 keys to your releasing your inner fabulous. I'm saying the most important thing is to be integral, to be honest, to be trustworthy. Says that I am a child of an honest, trustworthy God. It's not about me. We're talking about our God who by the truth of his gospel makes men free today. Because his gospel is truth. Our God who transforms and changes us and trusts us and charges us with carrying the truth of that gospel to a lost and lied to world. Do you remember the refreshment of having the truth come to you when everyone and everything else in life had lied to you? And here comes the perfect, trustworthy, never-changing Jesus. Far be it from us to put a shadow on his integrity by the way we act. Breaks my heart. I had a guy tell me the other day, I won't do business with Christians. I've been ripped off by them. He would sooner do business with a self-proclaimed sinner than he would a self-proclaimed Christian. I think that's biased and angry and mean and prejudice. And he's not being fair, one would say, because he's holding Christians to a different standard than he does sinners. He has every right to hold Christians to a different standard than he does sinners. You should be the most honest person at work, the most honest person at home, the most honest person at church, as honest as you are in your prayers. And some of us could stand some more honesty there. This matters because it says something about the God who dwells in us.